So let us look at 8 skills you require to be able to answer examination questions very well. So that you require to be able to answer examination questions very well. 8 skills that you need to have. Number one has to do with question interpretation. You should be able to interpret the question before answering. You have to understand and determine what exactly the question is demanding from you. Then two, you have to understand the keywords used. That has to do with what information has been given. What must you find? What concept is being tested? What limitations or conditions are included? The important information is not always the longest part of the question. So the keywords used in asking the question you should know. Then you have to look at your answer planning. Don't rush from reading the question and straight into answering. Ask yourself, what do I know? What do I need? What method or argument connects the two? You should know all that. Then you have to select the right method to answer the question. It is very, very, very important in mathematics, physics, and chemistry. There is no shortcuts. You have to know the right method you have to use to solve the question. There is no memorization or shortcuts to answer the question. No. Then you must show your reasoning, which is number 5. Don't treat every answer as final statements. Where the subject requires working, show the relevant steps. In theory questions, organize. In theory questions, you must organize your explanations logically. You should not be in a hurry to give your answer. Then number 6, your answer should be precise. You don't have to beat around the bush. Just be accurate. Your answer must give relevance. It must be organized, sufficiently developed. A subject like social studies, you don't just take points. You must develop your answers. Then 7, you must check against the questions. When you finish, return to the questions asked. Did I answer every part? Did I use the required units? Did I explain my conclusions? You must answer all those questions before you tell yourself you are done. You must do a final check of your answers before you submit your papers. Then, lastly but not the least, which is number 8, you must start practicing under real conditions. Reading solutions can show you how answers looks. Actual answering questions show you what you can produce independently. Practice with unfamiliar questions. Use time limits. Work without your notes. So what we are trying to say is that before examination comes, try and then solve more questions on yourself. You must work without your notes. You must try to answer questions without your notes, and then when you are done, you confirm from your notes. You must use time limits. So if you are solving a question, you should also time yourself. That in examination, in a rare case scenario, which is examination, I'm going to use 5 minutes to solve this question. In this case, here too, I'm going to use 5 minutes. You don't say that because this one is not an examination, you are going to use 1 hour to solve it. No. The same way you enter the examination hall and you will not be able to answer. So you should know. There are students who know the material but do not know how to answer the questions. So don't only study the subject, practice the skills of showing what you know. Don't only learn, practice what you are learning. You don't just sit, read, and that's it. No. As you are reading and you are learning, you should also time yourself and then practice what you are learning. It is very, 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 very important. And when you put these 8 things into practice, definitely automatically you are going to perform well in your examination. See you soon in the next video.